Floyd, the talk of the Mortal Kombat community for the last 2 weeks. Everywhere you look, including on my channel, it's people either fighting Floyd or trying to fight Floyd. And as many of you may know, I haven't had a lot of luck trying to find him. After many hours and many attempts using the different lists from the thingy, from the original one that had a lot of estimates, to the updated one that had everything confirmed laid out, to the frickin' website where you can plug in your gamer tag and get an integrated, active, real-time tracker to help you track your progress, I couldn't find him. I then invoked the greatest power that an internet influencer has: crying in public.
What? Please, oh please let me win one time.
I was then put into communication with a lovely gentleman named Nuji, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, who is basically the let me solo her of Mortal Kombat 1's Floyd. And with some hand holding during a Discord call, I finally got my hint number 10. It was the Ashra Serena challenge. And I had already done that! I had done every single challenge on the list multiple times and it didn't work! And I was then informed by my gracious guide that the reason for this was that I didn't get hit. Yes, I had built up my bar through just attacking my opponent, then wasted all of it by whiffing EX attacks, then used the down cameo, the Chaka's Blessing, to regain some EX meter, and it didn't pop. To get it to work, you have to have your opponent hit you over and over to build up your EX meter. Then waste all 3 bars of your EX, then use the cameo, and then you'll get the notification, if it's one of the ones that you need. So there we were. Screen shatters, guitar riffs, and I am face to face with Floyd. Then I proceed to get my ass beat, cause I don't play Ashra. I'm good enough with Ashra to beat like maybe an easy arcade tower. And Floyd is a lot harder than a freaking easy arcade tower. And bless Nuji, he tried to walk me through some bread and butter combos, tried to give me some advice on how to cheese out the Pink Ninja, but I was overtaken, I could not beat him, and I died once, twice, 3 times, and I was out. I thanked Nuji for his time, hung up the call, and hung my head. But after licking some wounds and petting my fatty pig dog, I was reinstilled with vigor and determination. I had done it before, and now I just had to do it again. But this time with someone that I've played for more than 15 minutes. That night, I sat my butt down, cracked open a Monster Peach Rehab tea, please sponsor me, and opened up the Floyd tracker. I started going down the list again, starting with the frickin' Ashra Serena one. I didn't have it the second time, but at least got it out of the way. I threw every hat, did 7 million rolls, counted my uppercuts, Lamachara punched my opponent in the face, climbed the pyramid! I got back to Floyd in about an hour. And this time, it was on. It was me as my man, my boy, my favorite character, Johnny Cage, facing down the wall that was Floyd. I went up against him with all my heart and soul into it, but with his unbalanced ass avoiding projectiles and teleporting away mid-combo, I was only able to take 1 round before he took me out. I was nervous, I wiped my frickin' palms off on my pants and grabbed my controller as tight as I could, ready for the fight of my life. Because I knew if I didn't do it this time, I probably wasn't going to. Through blood, sweat, and tears, the Elder Gods smiled upon me. I gave that Pink Ninja some international love, and I defeated Floyd. But to give me one last Cassie Cage exploding testicle punch, my recording of the fight failed. However, I was able to realize it in time to get this last second clip to show my real moment of triumph. Now, I've got the stage, I've got the pallets, the dust has settled. I just want to talk to you guys about this for a second.
Let me talk to you!
This Floyd situation has been one of the biggest, best, most exciting things to possibly ever happen to Mortal Kombat. It was fun, it was cool. It got people to say they wanted to re-download Mortal Kombat 1. With the wet fart that was the Chaos Reigns' story mode, and the less than enthusiastic response that Conan got, this Pink Ninja really gave the community the shot in the arm that they needed. And it was nothing overly complicated. It was just the essence of Mortal Kombat. Ninjas and secrets. It wasn't this massive cinematic saga, or pulling in the entire Justice League as guest characters. It was changing the hue balance of one of the Cameo Ninjas models and a guitar riff. I would be surprised if every aspect of the Floyd saga took more than 2 weeks to develop. And it was amazing! This whole thing has been great! What I'm trying to say is, MK Crew, more of this. The most exciting part of every Mortal Kombat game is its secrets. The first 2 games and their secret ninjas, MK9's secret encounters into the 300 Tower, Triborg turning out to be Quadborg, MK11's Crypt and the TOT, even in Injustice 2. I remember there was a whole community built around trying to find Nightwing's staff. And now, obviously, this. These sorts of secrets, they're not complicated, they're not expensive, they're not labor intensive, but they are interesting. They gin up the community, they just make the game feel more fun. I hope and pray that in the next Mortal Kombat game, we see more stuff like this. Give us more secrets, more fights, more ninjas, well, not necessarily more ninjas, just stuff. Just let us find things. Let us make freaking whole websites and communities and subreddits around trying to figure stuff out. And it doesn't have to be big and luxurious and complicated and wild. It just has to be fun. Follow for more MK content, and please consider following on Patreon. I could really use the support. Look at that ugly face. Look how cute and ugly he is. Look at him. Look at the baby. Oh, he's tired. I interrupted his nap. And go back to napping.